Hey!
Oh.
Hey!
Hello.
Oh!
Ah!
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 Wow!
Ah!
Oh.
Oh! Ah!
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Welcome to Bracket, the only show where we take a bunch of shit, face it off against another bunch of shit to see what the best shit really is. I'm your host, Cullen Jennings, and joining me today is John Abbott.
Hey, it's me, John. And when Bracket's on a bagel, you can have Bracket anytime. I came prepared for this one.
Sure, okay. Don't forget about Jesse Knowles.
Hey, I'm Jesse, and the best part of waking up is Bracket in a cup.
Ooh, it feels so good.
And don't forget, Emmy-nominated creator of Chicken Soup for the Breakfast Soul, Greg L. Mercer.
First, that didn't make any damn sense.
No, it works. It works.
You have
Fuck
bracket
you.
for breakfast? Not bracket. Bracket for cereal.
Oh,
I got it.
well, okay.
Okay. You know what, John? I've had it with your shit lately. I recognize that you're better than me at every turn, that you just gotta be superior in all things. I get it. That's who you are. It's fine. Let's do a show, Cullen.
Well, we do have a special friend of the show this week, Janet Gehring.
Hi! I think that a bracket crunch wrap would be filled with tears and everything that I hate, so
That's about
I'm
right.
ready.
That's same. So.
That sounds like a good breakfast to me.
That's what I had for breakfast.
Well, if you haven't caught on yet, we're going to do the 16 best breakfast foods. So get ready to get upset. In round one, Group A, we have pancakes versus hash browns. Group B, we have sausage versus fruit bowl. Group C, we have oatmeal versus French toast. Group D, we have bacon versus donut. In Group E, we have waffles versus breakfast burrito. Group F, we have biscuits versus toast. Group G, we have cereal versus bagel. And in Group H, we have eggs versus breakfast pastries.
We should also probably bring up that I am in the hot seat this week.
You didn't let me get to that part yet, okay?
Oh, sorry. God, sorry.
Come
Cullen,
on,
do you
guys.
have
There's an
anything you'd
order
like to
here.
say?
There's an order here. And Jesse this week is in the hot seat.
Oh,
so
good to
he'll be
know.
He'll be voting first and cannot change his vote, just like normal. So
After a season of this, it's kind of getting a little lukewarm.
well, we'll see here. Round one, Group A, pancakes versus hash browns. Who cares to take a stab at it?
I'm going to jump in. We discussed during the show that pancakes and crepes are different things, but crepes aren't on this list. So guess what? For me personally, I'm just going to assume crepes are under this listing as well.
I think crepes suck. I think they're boring, thin pancakes that aren't as good as regular pancakes. But hash browns are incredible.
Like,
They were real good.
a bad hash brown is still a hash brown, and it's still glorious fried potato, and hash browns come in all sorts of forms. I mean, you can get, like, the little hash brown discs that are, like, flattened tater tots. You can get the hash brown in, like, the patty that you see in the middle of a crunch wrap. It's the middle of a breakfast crunch wrap. You can get the diner hash browns that are just a bunch of strings covered in, like, butter.
Yep.
You can get cheese on top.
That's a big
Of course
staple at a Waffle House, is getting them smothered, covered, chopped, everything inside of your hash.
It should be a hash brown house.
Yeah.
You can, I'm used to them in the marshmallow shape, which is...
Are you talking about home fries? Because the home fry hash brown thing has always been really weird to me.
Well, home fries is just French fries to me.
Yeah.
No.
See, home fries to me is like diced potatoes.
Yeah, that's what we're
not hash
talking
browns.
about here. Then what are
That's
those?
not hash browns.
Hash browns are
They're
like the
breakfast
little,
potatoes.
like thin shaved pieces of potato.
Right. So, hash
If
browns,
if you-
the one that everybody thinks of as a McDonald's hash brown. We can use that as a basis, right?
Sure, that's an average one, or you can get the little small ones that are like little coin size.
Like the Burger King one.
Sure, and then there's the ones at IHOP and the Waffle House and pretty much every diner everywhere.
It's like
that's
a big
just-
slab of...
Yeah,
of
I think of
shredded
diner
potatoes,
style
you
hash
know.
browns
Yeah.
when I think of hash browns.
Yeah,
Right.
which-
I'm just trying to get to a universal, like,
right.
agreed upon
I see what you're
statement.
saying about how the home fries, but yeah.
Because home fries are a very different thing, but some diners seem to equate them.
Yeah, I've seen that, and I don't really get that.
Yeah, it's always upsetting because you're like, oh, I'll take the potatoes, and they give you this plate full of not hash brown. You're like, well, it's still potatoes, but this isn't what I was expecting at all.
It's
So-
like they managed to make a potato chewy, and if you're doing that, you've done it wrong.
There's a breakfast place I go to that instead of like hash browns or breakfast potatoes, they give you more or less like half fried, thick cut like potato chips.
No, that's not what I want.
And that is not a hash brown. A hash brown should be some sort of shredded potato product that's got a crispy outside and a soft, warm, fluffy inside.
Absolutely. Jesse,
Um,
come down.
So the thing about pancakes is that they can range from being kind of mediocre to being like very, very good. But I don't think I've ever had a pancake where I got near the end or even finished it and thought, I feel good.
Oh, no.
No, pancakes don't make you feel good.
No, they make me feel pretty bloated. Make me feel pretty bad. Hash browns. I wasn't that crazy about them growing up. I'm a recent convert. I think hash browns are fantastic. I'm gonna have to go hash browns.
I think you're crazy to vote against pancakes here. Hash browns are great. Hash browns are awesome, especially hash browns with like cheese or like.
I know pancakes are a staple. I know IHOP centers themselves around pancakes.
Pancakes
but
are the breakfast food. Pancakes are.
I just don't think they're
know
all
about that.
that.
I don't know about that.
I think pancakes
I
are
think there's
the.
better breakfast.
I think they're the breakfast food. You get a little bit of butter on there, some syrup. It's the best.
But it always feels heavy, and if you eat too many of them, then you're just eating like this floury mush.
It's okay. We're all gonna go back home and take a nap afterwards anyway.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
Let me look, and Jesse, actually, for this matter. That thing I ate at Dinah's, is that a breakfast pastry or is that
That's
a
a
pancake?
pancake.
that
It was
looked
listed
like
as a
a Dutch
pancake.
baby,
A Dutch
That
baby is
thing
basically
was the
a
which
goddamn-
is a giant pancake.
It was a goddamn devil.
So
Here's the
that's
other thing about
exactly what
pancakes is like put blueberries in those pancakes, put bananas and strawberries in those
Oh, I've-
pancakes.
John
I've
has the
had
right of it.
some.
That's the
I have
most
had
important
some
thing.
crazy pancakes out here. I've had s'mores pancakes. I've had
Sure.
red velvet pancakes before they were red velvet pancakes everywhere. I had orange dreamsicle pancakes once, and they're great, but you never, even two of them feels like too many. Where hash browns, you can eat an entire mountain and go, I want some more hash brown.
So I think John has the right of it, that like being such a, like just a straight up plain pancake, like just the idea of flapjacks straight up, totally fine, totally good, totally valid choice. But because it's such this broad palette for customization, there's all like cinnamon apple, pumpkin pancakes, like there's so many crazy things you can do. You
Sure,
can totally go out
sure.
on a limb with pancakes. I'm a pancake vote, not to mention crepes, which I think are phenomenal. But the other thing, and this is a Jim Gaffigan joke, you're getting away with eating cake for breakfast.
I'd
it's
argue that's more
not.
a muffin.
It's
It's
fried
not
cake!
for breakfast. No.
IHOP
no.
makes
Bald
a cheesecake pancake or some sort of
Sure.
Here's the thing.
So-
I love hash browns. They taste great. But if I sit here and think about good, warm pancakes, my mouth starts to water. I gotta go with my body on this one.
See, I'll go make hash browns like right now. Pancakes, they just don't hold that appeal, which they're great when you have them, but you never, at least I don't crave a pancake the way I'm like, man, a McDonald's hash brown sounds amazing right now.
Janet, hash brown vote?
Hash brown vote.
John,
Yeah.
pancake vote?
Firm pancake vote.
Cullen, it's down to you. I'm going to make one more sentence about hash brown, though. Here's the thing. Everybody agrees golden, crispy goodness, totally great. But at some point, you're just shoveling down greasy potato.
I think people
I
can
think
mess
Greg,
up.
you
I think
just
people
swayed me
can-
back to potato.
I think
But
people can
pancakes,
mess
you're just
up
shoveling
hash
down
browns.
syrupy flour.
I think people can mess up hash browns way easier than they can mess up pancakes.
I don't know about
You
that.
can get served.
That's a lie.
You can get served some soft, mushy ass, crappy hash browns.
You could get served some soft, mushy ass pancakes. And I don't want
Pancakes
any
are
of
supposed
that.
to be soft. They're
I
like
don't
little
want
warm clouds of
look,
heaven.
there's a certain amount of softness that a pancake should have, and
No.
you can go too
no,
far in that
Jesse, a
direction.
pancake can be crispy and be amazing, like the one that Cullen had.
Pancakes
Yeah.
are supposed to melt in your mouth. You put them in there and they just
I don't-
dissolve.
I don't want a soggy
need a
pancake.
vote.
They're mushy, then you put like syrup and butter on them, they get more mushy, and then you're just just eating through this like slop, and that doesn't sound appealing after 2
That's
pancakes.
the future. In the future, all food will just be a paste. Pancakes are the food of the
Oh,
future.
I'll off myself long before that.
I'm heading down a path for heart disease. Give me hash browns, dog.
I cannot
Oh
believe
my
pancakes
God.
are round one. This is stupid.
Hey, when y'all were sitting here like, this looks great. And I'm like, that first round 1 was hard as it was. So, pancakes pancakes do get knocked out by hash browns 3-2.
Hellboy likes pancakes better than hash browns.
Truth.
Uh,
Hellboy is what pancakes are what kept him up above ground.
True. Sausage versus fruit bowl.
So let's talk about fruit bowl because I don't think we need to really figure out how this one's going to go.
Fruit bowl, is the healthy choice.
Mhm.
In most of this bracket, for that matter, it is, you get your mixtures of, there's a lot of stuff that comes in fruit bowl. Sometimes it's oranges, it's honeydew, it's cantaloupe, it's grapes, it's pineapple. It's apples. Like, it's tons of different things. It's basically whatever they have on hand to put in a fucking bowl. And all that stuff is good.
Do we have to limit this to just fruit that is usually in bowls? Or can we just say fruit? Because sometimes, like, for breakfast, someone will eat, like, a grapefruit. Or, like, you can have, like, a banana and cut it up in, like, your cereal or something.
Sure. When I'm thinking of this list, I'm thinking straight up buffet style everything here. So when I think fruit bowl, I think of everything I'm going to put in this little bowl.
I don't know. I guess I just feel like you could totally, like, I'll have, like, an orange with my breakfast. Like,
Sure,
or
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Or I'll
but
make, like, a fruit smoothie or something.
But again, like I said, I'm looking at this whole entire list as we're going to Golden Corral breakfast buffet, and I got to put stuff on this plate. So, but do we need to talk about this at all?
I mean, the thing about sausage for me is it is a very distinct flavor, but I'm not especially crazy about it. And I would rather eat something sweet and healthy. So I'm probably going to be a fruit bowl vote.
Is
But
that
every
4-1 in favor of sausage then?
Yeah.
I'm
Well, see, every-
giving a vote to fruit bowl. I'm
Every
mad.
time I've had a fruit bowl, it's already had by the time I get to it, all the good stuff's been picked out. So it's like a handful of grapes and the honeydew melon that no one wants.
Here's
Oh,
the
Where
thing.
Cohen will
sausage
destroy it.
sausage is
Here's
never
the thing.
disappointed.
I'll be your honeydew eater. I love
I will go wild on some cantaloupe. I will not.
You people are. Melon is not a thing people should eat. I don't get it. I don't understand it.
I went.
sausage vote easy.
I'm
sausage.
sausage vote, no question.
All right.
One fruit bowl.
So sausage knocks out the fruit bowl 3-2. A lot harder contest than I thought that was going to be. Oatmeal taking on French toast.
So French toast is a weird breakfast for me because I love it, but
weird.
But I mean the thing is, like, when I eat French toast, I am very satisfied, and then I think I don't really want that for like another month. Like, I can't eat French toast very often.
how
disagree.
often do you eat revolting gruel? Because that's kind of what oatmeal is on some level.
Oatmeal is great for the first 3 bites, and then it starts getting cold and it gets gluey.
Yeah.
And the only good oatmeal is the dinosaur egg oatmeal.
Yeah.
And at that point, you might as well just eat the French toast.
I mean, there was like a good 2 to 3 months where I was trying to get into oatmeal, and no matter how hard I tried, I just could not. I couldn't enjoy it.
I was on the oatmeal train, and then I gave it up, and all I can think is, wow, I can wash my dishes with ease now.
Yeah, I mean, so
I could
here's the
feel
nice things I can
satisfied,
say
right?
about oatmeal. It's a complex carbohydrate.
Full of fiber.
Yep.
It's good if you're trying to lose weight and work out.
I don't think oatmeal's all that bad. Sprinkle a little cinnamon in there.
But, I mean, oatmeal's not bad, but compared to French toast...
Yeah, we're not just putting it on its own here. It's up against
Like
I'll
Janet
eat
said, oatmeal simply is not worth the trouble. Like the cleanup, the cooking prep, unless you're doing instant oatmeal, which is okay but not great. Like
Yep.
it's just there's so much involved. Whereas
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you guys up front right now, I think French toast is my favorite in this whole list.
As much as I tried, I don't think I've ever been happy to eat oatmeal, so I have to be a French toast vote.
I am also a French toast vote.
I adore French toast. I am a French toast vote.
Yep, cinnamon French toast at IHOP is like one of my favorite things on the planet. So
That brioche French toast got my head swimming.
that's also
right now.
so good.
I'm throwing one to oatmeal.
No, wow. All right.
John, I don't think one of these
Bless
is on your
you.
way.
I have decided to be a contrarian for the rest of the show.
Apparently.
French toast knocks out oatmeal 4-1. We got bacon versus donut.
Oh, just put them together.
The bacon
Bacon.
donut, the
I've
bacon
never
maple
had
donut is incredible.
I
Bacon.
have had very few good bacon maple donuts, but I also think bacon is the lowest of the breakfast meats.
Ooh.
I think it needs to get out of 90% of the things people put it in.
Yeah,
I
you're
think
absolutely
that-
right.
That I can agree with.
It's not-
I love bacon on a side dish, like with a dish.
Hold
just
on, time out. We took ham off, and you're saying bacon is lower than ham.
I'm not saying
I said
I'm
I loved ham.
I'm not saying bacon's lower. I would always take bacon over ham, but I love bacon, but I like just eating bacon strips with my meal. I don't like sandwiches that have bacon on them. I'll eat them,
Oh,
but
I
the
don't know about
bacon
that.
the bacon flavor is just so overpowering that it's all I taste.
I disagree. I think bacon works on a million levels. I think it's fine at itself. I think it's good with the sandwich. I think it's good with a breakfast sandwich, especially with like a McGriddle. I mean, the sausage McGriddle is really good, but I'm a bacon guy.
I
just
mean,
really like
bacon absolutely is a very strong flavor. It's like Tabasco sauce, where no matter what you put it in, you'll be able to taste it. But if you do it right, it's not going to overpower it.
I agree.
It's a good flavor. I think it's a little tricky to get like the perfect balance of like not burnt bacon and not really soft
agree with
limp
that.
bacon. You get the perfect crisp balance of bacon. It's incredible, but it's very hard to do that versus a donut, which you just pop in your mouth.
And the cool thing about donuts is there's so many of them. You've got your fritters, you've got your bar donuts, you've got your round donuts, you got your donut holes, you got your jelly filled, your cream filled.
Mhm.
You've got bear claws, unless those are counting under breakfast pastry.
Here's
I-
where
You've
I'm-
got crullers.
Here's what I'm gonna say though, flat out. If people out there still want, people can write me all they want. If you want to say that a Dunkin' Donut is better than a Krispy Kreme donut, you're out of your fucking mind.
Well,
Yeah, we
they're
all
wrong.
agree on
Krispy
that.
Krispy Kremes for life.
I agree that and generally they're better, but sometimes I get a craving for like the kind of donut Dunkin' Donuts puts.
Sure.
Then go to Tim Hortons.
But
Yeah,
That's not
Tim-
everywhere.
which makes me sad. Tim Hortons is so great. But if you go to Krispy Kreme, I mean, they give you a free donut just for showing up.
They're trying to give you donuts all the time.
I went to a Krispy Kreme a couple Christmases ago with my British friend. We showed up in a large group. They gave us all free donuts, and then it was buy one dozen, get one dozen free. We walked out with like 36 donuts for $14, and he was so upset by this.
Damn.
He's like, how do they make profit? I'm like, did you see the line we had to go through to get these donuts? They're doing fine, I promise.
Jesse, I need a vote.
I said all that about bacon. I think I'm a bacon vote.
I think this is kind of tough because both of these, like, okay, if you watch the donuts getting made on the conveyor belt in a Krispy Kreme, that's real fun. But also cooking, like, waking up, having the smell and sound of bacon being cooked is, like,
Yeah.
the best
Okay.
thing there could be.
I say that
Watching
like,
donuts made on a conveyor belt, pretty fun. Watching bacon get made on a conveyor belt, not as much.
Right, but what I'm saying is there's appealing elements to the way both of these
Sure.
are made.
Yeah, like the thing about bacon and donuts is that I can enjoy donuts at any time of the day. Bacon feels like breakfast to me. But there is
See,
something.
I feel that bacon's been put into so much other things that, like, bacon is
Yeah,
more of
I
an
mean,
anytime
I feel
thing.
like bacon cheeseburger, like turkey club, that kind of thing. That I feel is a better place for bacon, honestly.
Where, I mean, donut shops are only a morning thing because donut shops close by, like, noon.
They're not just for breakfast.
There are some
anymore.
Krispy Kremes that are open 24 hours.
We got one down the street from me. It's dangerous.
So I'm at the risk of putting forward too many pastries. I'm gonna go donut. I do think bacon is great. I think with the bacon, I don't want crispy so much as like thick and sort of like meatier bacon. But the donut, I think all I can think about right now is a honey cruller. My God, somebody get me to a Tim's.
We got a long way to
Those-
go.
You're
Yeah.
gonna have to go so far
That's
north.
fine. I don't care. I'll do it.
I'm coming in on donuts because bad bacon, there is no rescuing it.
That's true.
Bad donuts, they don't even sell to you.
Well, the only bad donut are those really cakey, mushy ones that you buy like in a box at a Kroger.
Those is good.
Yeah, bacon
gonna say-
me crazy.
those-
I'm a donut vote.
Jeez.
Okay.
What happened to be countering everyone?
I
Yeah.
I like donuts too much.
If that's okay, I'll bacon it. I think both of these are perfect. So
I feel like donuts are one of the most perfect foods.
donut knocks out bacon 3-2. We got waffles versus breakfast burrito.
Okay, we took out pancakes,
Mhm.
and I understand why, so we can make room for the better breakfast meal, waffles.
That's what I was gonna. That's another thing is that I kind of put pancakes and waffles on the same tier.
We
and of the
should have
two,
had those go against each other, right?
waffles probably, and of the two, I mean, waffles are the clear winner, right?
Waffles are the superior, like, base breakfast carb.
I'm gonna come
They've
down
got
hard
syrup.
and fast here. I disagree. But
Well,
Oh, I've had terrible, like, make me sick breakfast burritos,
That's
but
the
a waffle's
thing.
got, like, syrup traps. You can put toppings on it.
That's the
It
thing
never
about
feels as mushy.
breakfast burritos is that, like, I feel like their most common form is like really cheap, crappy breakfast burrito, and I'm really kind of not into that. Like, if you can find an awesome breakfast burrito, it's one of the best meals ever. But I don't know if that's like how you find breakfast burritos very often.
I'm not saying that they're not out there. I don't think I've ever had a great breakfast burrito.
No, they're out there.
I've had a couple. If you can find them at like a food truck and stuff like that, that's the way to do it. Like, don't go into McDonald's and ask for the breakfast burrito because it ain't gonna be that great. Like,
Jesse, where's your vote?
I mean, it's waffles.
Okay.
I
Fair
also
enough.
consider here before anyone votes. I always figure, in my opinion, because it's I put like the crunch wraps and all that kind of stuff under burrito for me, but because I get it all at Taco Bell, so I just kind of lump it in the same thing. And I think a crunch wrap is fucking rad.
While the breakfast crunch wrap is probably my favorite thing at Taco Bell, the bad experiences with breakfast burritos way outweigh the bad experiences with waffles. And assuming waffles makes it to the next round, I'm going to tell you guys some waffle things that are just great.
I'm vote.
If
you know
not,
what?
I'll tell you later.
I was considering giving breakfast burrito a vote, but with pancakes out of the mix, I have to go for waffles.
I mean, the easiest way to sort of lock it down, 2 words, chicky waffs. I gotta go waffles.
Chicky waffles.
Yeah, I'll be a waffles.
I am on waffles.
That's a sweep.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, waffle sweeps out breakfast burrito 5-0. Biscuits versus toast, the most boring round.
Fuck
I don't know.
toast.
I
Fuck
disagree.
toast.
I disagree. What the hell?
A good biscuit. There's nothing that can top a good biscuit, especially nothing that the realm.
Oh, I think
of toast
everything
can
on
do.
this, most of the things on this list can top a good biscuit.
I don't know. A good biscuit, real good.
yeah. I mean, like a homemade, like thick, buttery, flaky biscuit is pretty great.
It is real good. Same thing with, like, honestly, buttered toast is really, really good.
No, it tastes like
It's
nothing.
so easy
No,
to
buttered
overburn
toast is
toast.
good.
though.
Here you go. These two things should have been replaced by the better thing, the English muffin, because it is the better breakfast sandwich thing. So both of these do nothing for. I love a biscuit though over this. I don't know.
I mean, they're nice and simple. They're enough. They're not good by themselves, but they're good like as a side part of my breakfast meal, and I like them both.
So, Jesse, it sounds like you have the most debating to do on this one.
I mean, it doesn't sound like anyone's crazy about any of this, and it's
Oh, I like a
Oh no, biscuits is fine.
That's ridiculous.
Biscuits
Like-
is good.
But toast, if you're arguing for toast, we got nothing to say.
Like the only benefit to toast is like anime girls running
I got
around with.
a
their
lot to
mouths.
say about both of these. I'm not letting anybody discount it like
nice-
that so
a-
quickly.
like, okay, store-bought biscuits. Like, yes, if you aren't making the biscuits yourself, biscuits can be kind of mediocre unless you get them at a good restaurant. Toast. The thing about toast is it's plain and boring, but it's very easy and simple. And there's occasionally I don't mind, toast. It's not bad. I mean, I know I eat mostly simple foods, but toast. You know what? I'll be a toast vote because I know.
So I'm gonna go next. I think y'all are simplifying this way too much. There's a lot to explore with both of these. The thing y'all are forgetting about toast immediately is like that toast is basically a light bagel. We have cinnamon raisin toast. We have like billion grain toast. We have all these different crazy kinds of bread that you can put butter on, sure. You say toast, everybody immediately goes, oh, wheat toast with butter. You're forgetting things like putting cinnamon sugar on there, putting jellies and marmalades, apple butter on toast, one of the best fucking things in the world. You can put cream cheese on there if you want. I would.
Nutella.
Cream cheese is gross.
But
Nutella's great.
everything you can put on toast, you could technically put on a biscuit.
Yeah, here's the thing.
I disagree.
Biscuits-
I had Nutella on a biscuit not 2 weeks ago, and I said this sucks.
Yeah, I think there's things you can't put on a biscuit that you can't put on toast. I have things to say about biscuits too. I don't mean to discount biscuits because this is a very difficult one for me actually. Biscuits, you slather those motherfuckers in gravy with they has a bunch of sausage in it. That's a whole meal right there. That's one of the best meals you can have. Everybody knows biscuits and gravy.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows. No, Greg's
Everybody from the third grade, they learned the Pledge of Allegiance and that biscuits with gravy and sausage are the best meal you can have.
You learned
That
both
is
of those things
actually
in first grade.
A lie, because growing up on this side of the country, I had only heard of the mythical biscuits and gravy from my father, who was born in
I'm
Minnesota.
sorry you live in the bad parts of America.
I do. And a friend of mine started working at like one of the buffets out here. She's like, biscuits and gravy is a thing.
Man.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal
Yeah.
thing.
When I was growing up for years, my grandfather used to make breakfast like almost every Sunday. When I throughout all my high school, like every Sunday we would wake up, we'd eat biscuits and gravy. I did not like biscuits and gravy. There was something there about it that I was just like, ew, that's gross. And then one day out of the blue, I was like, it's got enough sausage in it. I can pound this thing. It's fine. And I think I only ate as a breakfast food that and sausage biscuits for the rest of the next 2 years because biscuits rule. Biscuits and gravy, sausage gravy are the best. I'm a biscuits folk.
I mean, consider this: like, do bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits count under biscuits?
Sure, they're biscuits.
So breakfast sandwiches. A lot of that might go under bagels. There's breakfast bagels and stuff.
Sure,
too.
if you want to put breakfast bagel, that's fine. But if I go to McDonald's, I'm more
Well, then
inclined-
you get the McGriddle,
Yeah,
and
but-
we go back to how you dumb fuckers took pancake out too early.
But my question is if I have a bunch of like Cheddar Dick Bay biscuits and have them for breakfast, does that count as a breakfast biscuit?
Well, I mean, I've had worse shit for breakfast.
I'm voting biscuit. To me, that you would vote toast over biscuits is bonkers.
I mean, biscuits is the better choice, but I wanted to give one to toast. So
I'm
fuck
gonna go toast as well because I think y'all are discounting it way too easily. Everything you can do with a bagel, you can do with toast, and sometimes you can do it better.
Yeah, but a bagel's better than toast, and biscuits are better than toast. Toast,
Bagel
I'm
ain't
telling
being
you, I
voted
don't
on
think
right
that's
now.
always
toast
true.
is the weakest bread here.
There are toast is a much if you have time to make biscuits every morning, good on you. I don't. Sometimes I go with toast.
No, you do the soccer mom thing. You just make a whole bunch like over the weekend, freeze them all, and just take them out as you need.
I'm not doing that either. But it is 2-2. It is down to you.
Oh, I'm biscuits.
I figured.
Alrighty. That means biscuits takes out toast 3-2. Cereal versus bagel.
Now, there's not much easier to make for breakfast than cereal, right? Other than toast.
Sure. And I mean,
And that's assuming you're just not eating cereal straight out of the box.
yeah,
Right, yeah.
by the handful.
I've done it. So
cereal.
Everyone
You get
has.
like some cool games to solve on the back
Yep.
of the box.
But my
Hopefully.
question is when was the last time you had a bowl of cereal for breakfast? I have not had a bowl of cereal for breakfast since I
this
was
week.
probably
Yeah.
20.
I had it a week ago.
Several times this week.
We ain't got stuff to make food here yet.
Oh,
We got
yeah.
Oh.
I've been having eggs for breakfast most days. I made one of the best omelets I've ever made today, which we'll get to next round, I'm sure. Cereal, it's tough to vote against, but bagels, pretty good.
Here's my thing. How much cereal have you eaten versus how many bagels have you had in your life?
I've definitely had more cereal
I
because
don't know,
as a
I've
little
eaten a
little
lot.
kid, every
As a
breakfast.
kid, I'm going your lifetime here. Don't try to make it bagel.
I don't know if that's a strong
All right,
argument for
as,
cereal.
As someone raised in a Filipino household, my breakfasts were weird to begin with. I've probably eaten more bagel than I have cereal at this point in my
I'm
life.
so sorry.
Oh no,
I
I
don't
know.
know if
It's,
that's a
it's
bad
pretty
thing.
rad. Bagels
Yeah.
are delicious.
Look, bagels are fine. I'm not hating on the bagel. I'm just
Yeah.
we're comparing it again against cereal.
I mean, the thing about bagel is exactly that. It's fine.
If y'all, this whole bracket, everyone's like, but the choices. You cannot tell me there's just as many bagels as there are cereal.
no, but I'm always.
You ever been to
whenever-
Panera? There's like 16 bagels.
Whenever I
Got
have
'em.
cereal, I'm settling for it. If I
That's-
could go to a like deli and get a fresh hot bagel,
I will remember that next time you ask to eat my Cinnamon Toast Crunch, John.
yes, I'm settling for it because I'm hungry and it's there.
That is disgusting, and
I
you're
would
not my
always-
friend anymore.
I would always rather have a good bagel over.
Which one of these have we had an episode about?
That doesn't matter to me.
Most of the best cereals are
important.
cereals that attempt to emulate other breakfast foods. French Toast Crunch, Waffle Crisp.
To be fair, French Toast Crunch don't sound. It tastes. Or French Toast Crunch. I was thinking Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
French
Yeah.
Toast Crunch, great.
alright.
I mean, all the best cereals are aimed at kids and are normally just cookies that you put in milk.
Yeah.
No, you guys, come on. Fruit Loop, Lucky Charms, those are not. Come
Well,
on.
first, I think we know where
Is
Cole's
anyone
coming down
eating
on this.
Lucky Charms for the cereal? You're eating that for the marshmallows.
First, we need Jesse's vote.
It's a combined effort.
I'm a cereal vote. Cereals it has been a staple of my breakfast choices.
That's fine, but it's not very good.
Colin, should
You're
I put you
so
down
wrong
for
on
cereal?
that. I'm definitely a cereal, but you can't sit here and tell me cereal's not good.
I
That's
didn't
a
say it's-
bold-faced lie.
didn't say
I
it's
don't
not
think the
good,
second
period.
season's is good. I think
I-
Adnan's story was way more interesting.
Get the fuck out of here.
I thought it was good, Greg.
Thank you. I'm gonna go bagel. I think that bagel is a more fulfilling. I've never finished a bowl of cereal and thought, "All right, I'm ready to take on the day."
I don't. I eat an entire box.
Well, I don't think that says good things about
Let me
you,
tell you,
Colin.
let me tell you where cereal was there for me when I went to work in the morning and I forgot to eat. I forgot to bring food with me. And so for like the first 10 hours of my day, I had nothing to eat. And I got home and I had them shakes that you get when you're real hungry. And so I had like 5 bowls of Captain Crunch.
Sure,
And
but also like
Cereal's there for me.
there used to be a little deli on my block that I'd walk to every day in New York and get an amazing bagel from.
Not
But
all of us have delis to go
on my
to.
way to
for a
class.
basic
I'm
meal.
so sad. You live in a place with delis now.
I'm a bagel vote.
Yeah, but they eating cereal every morning.
I've eaten cereal one morning.
I've seen it. though.
I am a bagel vote because bagels are
God.
less likely to cut up the roof of my mouth.
You
I'm
guys
a
are
bagel
fucked up.
vote because one of
Oh
these
my
is a lot
God.
easier to have sex with than the other.
Ugh.
That-
I thought that joke would do better, obviously.
that's actually pretty gross. That's y'all sure you don't want to change some votes? Damn,
Greg,
I mean, I kind of do
I kind of
now.
want to change my vote.
Ugh.
because of Greg.
Too late. It's locked in.
Good job, guys. Bagel knocks out cereal 3-2. Eggs versus breakfast pastries.
Breakfast pastry is pretty broad. Do we want to discuss what falls under that?
We got Pop Tarts, muffins, strudels.
Is that it?
Now, there's a bunch of other shit like that. Pretty much, if you can go into a Panera and look on the wall, there it is.
Well, Janet
think-
said
and I
earlier,
think-
does bear
and I
claw fall under that?
And I think bagel should have gone involved in that. Just
No
saying.
way.
No. Then
No, 'cause
donut would have went under
pastry
that too.
implies sweet. Bagels almost hit more
Bagels are the
toward
boring
savory.
donut. I know.
That's
the
not
thing
even
about-
remotely how bagels work.
Bagels
The thing
is
about
one.
breakfast pastries is they're real easy to get in a bunch.
Mhm.
You can get a variety of them. They come in all sorts of flavors. But eggs are a glorious, wonderful staple that you can just go to the store and buy like 5 dozen and have every morning to get large. And,
Yeah.
I mean,
Where we are now, eggs increased in price like 4 times.
That
oh,
is true.
geez.
It's like $5-6 for a thing of eggs. It's nuts.
Yeah.
That was us a couple of weeks ago.
I mean, eggs very, very versatile. Greg mentioned an omelet. There's nothing more rewarding than making a big ass good omelet.
The thing is that there's also like a lot of kind of sweet things that moved on, and eggs, unless you're making like some sort of breakfast custard.
You can make a breakfast quiche.
Well, yeah, I mean, like eggs, you got quiche, you got frittata, which is just a crustless
Here's the
quiche.
thing. This
And
Eggs
feels
are a very
omelets,
important part of the
like-
breakfast burrito.
Yeah, I think eggs as a whole. I mean, what's everyone's favorite egg here? It's scrambled.
Scrambled is pretty great.
Omelet don't count.
I mean, if omelet doesn't count, then it's probably scrambled. But I mean, I from time to time order a sunny side up.
Blech.
Here's the secret to this particular entry. Not breakfast related, but you put a fried egg on a burger. That motherfucker.
You're so
turned into an
right.
experience.
Give me an
Oh,
option
God,
to put an egg on a
that's-
burger, and I leap for it.
Jesse, where'd
And you
vote?
guys,
I mean, I'm an eggs vote. I mean, I love baked breakfast pastries. I love. I've eaten Pop-Tarts my whole life, just like cereals when I need something. But I mean, you can't really deny like how good for breakfast eggs are.
I
How
mean-
good for anything eggs are, really.
I have there's one thing here that makes this tough for me, and it's Cullen said muffins, and
Yeah.
and
Muffin, are you kidding me? That's your fucking.
I-
You're-
a-
oh my god.
a
For
good
some people that are fighting for bagels and you guys aren't shit, you're
I
shit
don't
talking
dislike
muffins?
a muffin, but I don't think I've ever been like, this guy just blew my
Oh
socks
my
off.
God.
a good blueberry muffin is
Oh my
a
God.
very good thing to
You
me.
can't see it, but I'm doing the jerk off motion. Over
Uh,
here.
No,
let me tell
John,
you this. Let me
here's
tell you
the
this.
thing.
Here's my
John's right.
here's my favorite thing about eggs. They're real fun to cook.
But
I love cracking open
But-
eggs.
and there's so many ways you can deal with eggs.
I'm gonna say this though about the muffins are a strong pull for me towards breakfast pastry, but I can eat a muffin any time of the day. You can have a muffin with any kind of meal.
You can have eggs with any kind of meal. We just went
Yeah,
over
but
that. You just
Jesse, I
said
need
you
a
put it
vote.
on a burger.
yes, but there's something special about eggs for breakfast. Eggs for breakfast is a thing.
Need a vote, Jesse.
Jesse,
I already said eggs.
Yeah,
No,
Jesse voted
I
it.
wasn't listening. I apologize.
y'all gonna shit all over muffins like that. I'm over and Pop Tarts. Pop Tarts have been there for you. Don't fuck around like that.
I haven't eaten a Pop Tart in probably 12 years.
Well, I
I
think
am up there on the not eating a Pop-Tart for
you
a
guys
long
are
time.
fucked up. You guys are fucked up.
Well, I mean, I knew that. But
we know that you're voting eggs. I'm gonna vote pastry just so it doesn't get a sweep.
I'm gonna vote eggs.
Y'all are fucked up over muffins.
I'm on
Eggs
that
serve
egg
some-
train
Look,
because
I love a
Um,
blueberry
those-
Pop-Tart.
Oh my god! You guys are terrible.
I'm the guy who became slightly internet famous for having gotten 3 Pop-Tarts in one package. I'm an egg vote.
Sure, eggs knocked out breakfast pastry 4-1. All right, we're into round 2. Hash browns taking on sausage, French toast versus donut, waffles versus biscuit, bagel versus eggs. Hash brown versus sausage. Go.
All right,
That's
someone.
really funny that we're gonna pretend to talk about this. It's got to be hash browns, right?
I mean, all right. So
Yeah.
what's the appeal of sausage? Because
Sausage tastes great. Sausage tastes
I think
awesome.
like sausage is great, but sausage is not a standalone. Hash browns can be a standalone. You can have hash browns by themselves. You can smother them in sausage.
Sausage is a lot more versatile than people want to give it credit for. There's breakfast style. There's lots of different spices. There's maple sausage. You got links and patties. There's a lot going on with sausage that I think makes it a underrated entry on this list.
it got into round 2. We like sausage.
I'm just saying.
We
Well,
didn't
yeah,
throw sausage away the way
Sausage ran against
we
fruit
threw
bowl.
bacon away.
Jesse, I need a vote.
I mean, I'm a hash browns vote.
I'm sausage. I'll go sausage.
I'm hash browns.
I'm hash browns.
I'll go sausage with you, Greg.
Thank you, Colin.
I like hash browns a bunch too, so this doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. It's like sausage is delicious. Hash browns are delicious. They're all good.
Sausage gravy could have followed in that, so everybody hates sausage
Ooh.
gravy here. So, hash browns knock out sausage 3-2. French toast versus donut.
Oh no, it's tough.
No, it's not.
It's tough.
Not for me.
It's French toast.
Jesse,
I
need a
don't
vote.
know. I think, look,
I mean-
think there's some merit to, okay, French toast is a whole to do. You gotta have a fork and a knife. You probably gotta have a napkin. You gotta, like, donut, you can grab a box to go in your car and eat half of them before you get
You
to
can
work.
eat a donut at any time of the day. It doesn't distinctly say breakfast.
When
to
you
me.
got donuts on a bagel, you can have donuts anytime.
Yeah.
donuts,
Donuts on a bagel turn a bagel into a donut.
you can make a midnight donut.
Well, I mean-
that's not breakfast. French toast is breakfast. I'm a French toast vote.
I mean, Jesse's argument
But-
is not incorrect.
The donut does have the Luther, but
Real quick.
that's not
Has
something you
anybody
should
actually
guess.
made French toast?
Oh, yeah.
I have like less than a month ago.
That is a goddamn ordeal.
Yep.
Oh, no.
See, I love making French toast. It's an ordeal.
It's just egg bread, man. It's the best thing in the world.
Are you not putting vanilla and cinnamon?
Obviously, you put vanilla and cinnamon in there.
Oh, it's just egg bread, Greg.
That's like saying, well, I gotta add salt to this? There's no way I could do
I'm just
that.
saying making
Of-
French toast is like, it's an ordeal.
Of,
Two
of-
spices!
Compared to donuts, sure, but the payoff is so much better. Because like
it is.
it's hard to get a hot donut unless you
You
are
can
at
only-
Krispy Kreme.
I tell you what, I'm
At
going to make
inception.
this choice right now. I'm French toast. Janet, French toast.
French toast.
There it goes. Locked it up. Colin, John, do whatever you want.
I'm gonna go for the comfort and convenience of a donuts have been my friend throughout my whole life. French toast is like the weird like friend of a friend that you see once at two parties and you're like, they were cool, but I'm never gonna talk to them again.
See,
Listen out there.
growing up, my dad made it a point to make like French toast once a month,
See, my thing,
and it's
I
just
would
it's
make
happy and warm.
I would make scrambled Greggs, which is where you just get a big old pan full of eggs, and then while you're like whisking them up and scrambling them, you rip up some bread, throw that in there. It's like the fluffiest French toast you've ever had in your life.
I'm going to vote donut because French toast already won it, and I think both of these things are great. But
Of this whole list, donuts are my best friends. I hold them near and dear to my heart.
I'm with John on that one.
I guess that just means you have a hole in the center of your heart.
Got them.
Damn, that's a medical condition. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
French toast knocks out donut 3-2. Waffles versus biscuits.
Cool seeing biscuits
All right,
get
all right.
this far.
All right, hear me out on waffles. Even though everyone's going to vote waffles, I got my boyfriend to get me a waffle maker so I could waffle everything.
Waffles are cool,
That's cool.
Waffles are great,
especially waffle maker. Yeah.
Like
Let me put this out there. Are there any biscuit votes?
Not really.
not
Like,
compared to a waffle.
I'm not against biscuits.
Yeah.
you can make waffles into any shape you want. They got an Olaf waffle maker.
They
That's
do.
all that
We
is.
You
saw
saw
it.
that
Waffle
teeny
maker.
waffle maker. It was the best.
Here's the thing. I still think I don't know. Waffles are really good, but again, I've ate a lot of fucking biscuits in my life. And again, sausage, gravy, and biscuits. You know what? Because of that, I'm going to be a biscuit vote. Sorry,
But
waffle.
the chicky waff.
Sure, chicky waffs are great, but here's the problem: the chicken. You never know what kind of chicken you get with chicky waff.
I'll
It's
go.
not- it's got to be waffles.
Did
It's fine.
Jesse vote?
Yeah, I'm waffles.
Okay, sorry. I guess I'll go waffles too. I have nothing against biscuits. They're
I gotta go waffles. I mean, biscuits are good, but compared to a waffle, like everything about a fresh waffle is just it's
Bacon, egg,
superior
and
to the
cheese. I'd rather eat a bacon, egg, and cheese right now than a waffle.
It's gotta be.
I don't know about
waffle, I'm
that.
Sorry.
That's fine. Y'all are wrong, but waffles knock out biscuits 4-1. Bagel versus eggs. Come on, bagel.
I mean,
Come on.
You can put
bagel.
eggs
Colin
in the
said it
bagel.
earlier that bagels are kind of like a boring donut, but no joke. When I was a kid, I thought bagels were the adult responsible donut.
Yeah, no, I had my mom used to get plain donuts with fucking cream cheese or whatever, and she would eat it. I'd be like, that looks so boring that I don't want anything to do with it. And then I had one; it was good, but no, it's not as good as eggs.
Oh, eggs are the best. I mean, you got
You can put eggs on.
oh,
a bagel.
you guys.
That's how
You
good.
guys are on the West Coast now, which means you can have Loco Moco, and that is probably the most dangerous thing you can eat involving eggs.
No, we had some fucked up tacos.
Have you guys seen Loco Moco yet?
no.
I
You guys
don't
got to
think
get
we know
you to a Hawaiian place. You probably have L&L Barbecue out near you, which is a chain, but Loco Moco is rice, hamburger patties,
Okay.
over easy eggs, gravy.
Okay.
That doesn't immediately sound appealing.
Oh, I think
It
it sounds
looks
great.
like a mess. It is probably one of my favorite, like, this is the worst thing I can ingest right now foods. Because
I like
eggs,
the name.
Eggs, you get like the runny yolks that turn into like glorious little sauce things. You can dip things in eggs. You got so many ways to make eggs. And I mean, a bagel's good. A bagel's great if you are low on time. A bagel with like cream cheese and lox, that's wonderful. But I mean, the incredible edible
It's
egg.
true. On the other hand, one of these comes out of an animal.
Knock knock, Jesse. It's the vote man. Do you have anything for me?
Yeah, I got some eggs. You can take these.
Perfect. I will devour them heartily.
They're not for you.
Vote as well. Too late. I already ate them.
You do your job. The government hired you for a reason. You can't.
I just slipped them into my mouth whole.
Eggs vote.
uncracked.
This bit went too far. I'm sorry.
Eggs vote over here.
Oh, okay. Well,
Eggs.
I'll throw one to Bagel to support my
All right, Dad.
my Bagel man.
Janet,
Eggs.
there it is. 4-1.
All right,
Egg-
eggs knock out bagels 4-1. We got hash brown taking on French toast and waffles versus eggs. So hash brown and French toast should be the finals.
This is I think
is-
all four of these are.
I-
This is just an ideal plate. If you can like combine French toast and waffles, which is easy, just take the French toast, put it in the waffle maker.
Sure.
Yeah.
That is a great way to live. Like this is ideal breakfast.
See, here's the thing. I like really fluffy French toast, so
Ah.
the waffle wouldn't work for me.
Early on, do you know where you're voting, Jesse?
Well, I can tell you this. I love hash browns, but there was a few years ago when I was in Boston, a friend of mine took me to a place that he kept referring. I don't even know what the name of the place is. He just kept calling it Secret Breakfast. And, we went there and I had maybe the best dish of French toast I'd ever had in my life. And I can't even remember what all was on it. I know it was at least cinnamon and powdered sugar. It was incredible. For that, I'm going to vote French toast.
I'm also going to be a French toast vote. I think it is, without question, the best breakfast food, in my personal opinion. And I think hash brown kind of had an easier ride than people should have given it this far.
I disagree.
I'm going hash brown.
I am also going hash brown because I'm slightly confused as to why you haven't had a 16 best form of potato yet.
I don't know that hash brown would win that.
It might be. It get pretty far.
It'd get pretty far because, I mean, hash browns to me, if I have to choose between like some sort of starch side at a breakfast place where you have like toast, hash brown, pancakes, it's going to be hash browns.
Yeah,
if I could double up on hash browns, that's an even better day.
For me, there's an appeal of going somewhere and getting your hash browns made how you want them, getting the cheese or onion or whatever you want added into those hash browns. And I just think hash browns are great. Hash browns you can eat by themselves. You can get them to complement the rest of your meal.
And the other thing is I can make pretty good French toast. I think anyone can make a pretty good French toast at home, but to
That's
get
not
like the
true.
diner style hash browns
Yeah.
is so hard. And
Sure.
Colin
love
is
going
tied up, and I'm
diners.
ready for you to break my dreams.
Yeah, here's the thing. I think hash browns are incredible, and I think they're getting undervalued here, but my vote's French toast. It's gotta be French toast. It's the best
Oh.
breakfast food, period.
What a roller coaster.
Oh.
So
Locking that in, everybody.
sorry, hash brown. I love you.
Well, now I'm mad all over
up,
again that
You're fried
pancakes
up
went out
taters.
round one.
So,
gonna go make some hash browns.
French toast knocks out hash browns 3-2. We got waffles taking on eggs.
This is tough. This is tough.
It is tough.
It's not the easiest one on the list, but here's the thing. I know which way I'm voting. To me,
What-
protein is definitely the way to go.
When I go to a place that's serving me breakfast and I sit down, the first dilemma in my head is, do I go waffles, pancakes, or do I go a totally like egg meal? And it's always the toughest question I've got.
I mean,
the
of
answer
the
is to
two,
get like a full combo platter where you get eggs and then waffles or
Sure.
pancake.
of the two, like I like both of these for different reasons, but like when I think breakfast, the first thing that pops in my head is egg. It's the most iconic breakfast in my opinion. I'm an egg vote.
Plus, babies come out of them.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
eating babies. I'm an egg vote.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to tell you about the terrible Filipino dish involving duck
Oh,
eggs because
that-
I like eggs.
I think I have heard about this.
I have probably
fertilized
tweeted
one,
about it
right?
at length.
I've
But
I've cracked an egg that I should not have cracked before, and that was
My little baby brother was in there, and I'll never get to meet him now.
and it was the worst. It was in the top 3 worst smells I've ever had, and visual, it was awful. It's just bad, but I'm still an egg vote.
I am also an egg vote because, like, when I think of breakfast, because I just eat kind of weird things in the morning before I go to work. If I eat before I go to work, when I think of trying to make breakfast, as much as I love waffles and I waffle everything, like eggs got you. If you
John?
want something hot that'll take a couple minutes, eggs got you.
That's true. Look, I also, let's just all be honest here. We're not going to put waffles into the finals we're not going to have the 2 sweeties in the finals. So I'm going egg.
It's a sweep.
Egg
Alright.
sweep.
Eggs knock out waffles 5-0. So in the bronze match, we have hash browns and waffles. One of these will be flushed.
I can tell you
Flush
right
them
now.
waffles.
I can tell you right now. I'm a waffles vote.
Oh, I'm a hash brown vote.
Hash browns vote.
Get those waffles
Hard.
Wait a second.
Toilet.
You were
Hard
mad,
hash browns.
John. You were mad about the fact that pancakes went out against hash browns, but now you think hash browns are above waffles.
Yep.
All right, okay.
That's
Doesn't
what I
make
think.
a ton of sense.
That's what I think.
Look, it's not about what happened in the past. It's what happened right now.
And the fact of the matter is, the more we've sat here and talked, I've had an increasing craving for hash browns. I'm thinking with my body tonight, Jesse.
Here's the thing. I like hash browns. I think they're great. I think y'all are going a little too hard in the paint for hash browns. I'm gonna go waffle, but it doesn't
Hash-
matter. Hash brown
Hash
won.
brown vote.
Hash browns.
All right.
Hash browns, hash browns, hash browns. Potatoes is so good.
Don't flush them waffles. Give them to me.
Flush those waffles.
Hash browns take third place, knocking out waffles 3-2.
Those soggy waffles.
French toast versus eggs.
This is the proper finals.
You can't
It's
make
definitely
French
not the
toast
proper
without eggs.
finals, but,
True.
But I mean, we've had brackets before that it comes down to one of the things as part of the other thing. I don't think that's necessary sway in one favor of one or the other. This is tough for me. These are my two favorites.
French toast is the more immediately
Sure.
there's a definite a better immediate taste of French toast.
I mean,
But the sheer versatility of eggs.
the way I see it is you've got French toast, which is a prepared, finished meal that you sit down and get served to you or whatever. Or maybe you make it for people or whatever. But eggs are this bizarre. Eggs are almost like it's almost like a weird fruit that someone plucked off of a tree. Like eggs are just a pure, here's a food that comes out of nature. Whereas French toast is a human invention.
That's how they thought up with the alien poster.
Exactly.
It's weird that we eat eggs on some level, right?
Sure, but they
Yeah.
they taste
Yeah, no,
good.
I agree.
They delicious.
It's just strange. I really have no idea which way I'm going to vote here.
I'm an eggs vote.
I'm coming in hard on eggs because like a week ago I had to take my friend to the airport at 5 a.m. and afterwards I went to this diner across the street from where I live and I had for $6 probably the best 5 a.m. eggs Benedict I've ever had.
I'm gonna ask
If I-
Owen because I feel like he's the only one that even there's a chance that this has happened to. Have you ever drank raw eggs?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I knew it.
So for a little bit, I have before you, and I can stomach a raw egg. The other thing that's weird is one time I think I've told this story on the show before. One Christmas Eve, me and a couple friends, me and a friend, Jeff, we decided to eat things. So we ate random things. We ate computer keys. We ate BBs. We ate an entire box. We ate a puzzle. We ate a bunch of stuff on Christmas Eve.
Hold on,
And the
how
last
big was
thing-
this box?
Oh, it was a FedEx box. It was a pretty
What?
good sized box. Yeah. We ate a box. Don't worry about it. It's two people eating a box. It's fine. But here's the thing. In fact, I could probably do a bracket of just those things we ate that night. It was pretty fucked up. But the last thing we ate was we put an egg in our mouths and we had to eat the shell and the egg.
Oh, no.
Biting down, here's the difference. The egg, the shell of an egg is tasteless. There's nothing there. There's no flavor. There's no hint of anything. And you bite down on it, and it has such a quick boom, just out of there. You don't know what to do. It was an automatic throw up trigger. It was the scariest thing I've ever done. I think ever. French toast never done me like that. Plus, I think one of the first when we got here, we went to IHOP a few times, and yes, I got eggs, but my eggs were not that great. They're just IHOP powdered eggs or regular even cracked eggs. It's fine. But those French toasts that I had different kinds. I had the strawberry ones. I had there was nothing better than that. Finally, coming across the country, having my first really solid meal of it being relaxing, and it was French toast.
Yeah, shouts out to that Glendale IHOP for saving our lives.
Yeah, there was something about that place. I have to be a French toast vote. I respect eggs. I think they're great. I have no ill will about eggs other than that one that busted in my mouth. But
that though. You busted it.
Yeah, it was my fault. It's not its fault. But again, I also had one other bad experience with egg, and we're not going to talk about that one.
Oh God! If I could, for fun, crack open a dozen eggs every day, I probably would.
It's like nature's bubble wrap.
Yeah,
that's not fucked up at all, guys. That's totally fucked up.
Look,
For purposes of
I said
suspense, I'm gonna go French toast and tie it up.
No, I wanted you to break the tie.
Oh, well, the answer is French toast.
Ugh.
I'd still go French toast. I think French toast should win this bracket.
Well, look,
I think eggs, it's too easy to make bad ones. It's too easy to make them rubbery or dry or
you're saying
imperfect.
it's real hard to make bad French toast.
I think it is real hard to make bad French toast. You can burn it, certainly.
So-
You can burn most
I think
things.
burning it's pretty much the only thing you can really fuck up with French toast.
I feel like
Maybe adding a little too much cinnamon. Oh God!
I feel like I'm about
hear it.
to disappoint people.
French
if
Here's the
French
thing, I think
toast
eggs are
issues.
great. I think eggs are fucking phenomenal. But I think as a sweet, as a savory, as a drop down meal, if I'm going to IHOP, yes, I like getting an omelet, but I'm going to choose French toast.
Look, I'll be honest with you. This entire episode, every round that it's been in, I have not voted for French toast. So it would feel dishonest for me to vote for it now. So I have to vote egg.
That's
Ooh.
fucked up. This is bracket.
You can vote however you want, John.
Is it going to be eggs?
I'm voting eggs.
Well,
Now, if you would let me tide it up first, Greg, this wouldn't have
Well, I
happened.
voted French toast on the understanding that I thought you were going to vote eggs. I thought that was a
yeah,
gimmick.
I thought you were voting eggs either way, John. So, well, in a sad event,
Hey,
eggs,
egg is an amazing food.
eggs,
You're right.
eggs
Eggs are
are
the
my
Egg is wonderful.
Hey, I'm the host. I'm saying this. Eggs knocked out French toast 3-2 in an upset, making that eggs first place, French toast being second, hash browns are third, and waffles are dirty toilet water. So send us your videos of you flushing waffles.
Dirty toilet waffles.
Nice.
Oh man, I am ready to just see someone take like a box of Eggos.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the Eggo.
They don't need to be mentioned.
We don't need to
Really
bring
don't.
those up. Yeah. See, here's the thing. I think that's a point against them half the time. So, thank you for coming on this week.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Is there any way you got anything going on? You got something to plug?
Let's see. All I can really say is I am going to CES on Thursday to touch a bunch of robots.
Heck yeah.
I'm going to a VR fest this week as well. I don't know how
Yeah.
that happened. You can follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Anarchy Marie to see selfies of me with cute robots and with dumb headsets on my face.
There we go. There we go. Well, as always, you can find us at bracketpodcast.com on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, and Instagram as BracketCast. If you like, you subscribe to us on any iTunes client you use or podcast client. Just search for Bracket.
Hey everybody, now's the time of the show where I interrupt. Bracket is brought to you by Tom Nemsick, Nick Driver, Andrew Kennedy, Jeff Criswell, Steve Palantaruti, Brandon, Keiko, Zeppawolf, Will Kusleka, Mitch Albright, Kayla Smith, Anarchy Marie, who was our guest in this episode, GX Barnett, and Michael Zavala, and more. Thank you guys so heckin' much. As a special treat to the Patreon donors, today I'm going to be uploading all of the weird, vaguely introspective, and not particularly funny travelogues that we kept while migrating out to California. So that's just one of the many cool things when you're Bracket Patreon person. Thank you to those people. Everybody should be a member of the Bracket Patreon so that I can bezel that money and get more Oculus Rift headsets. I need probably, I'm going to guess 12, because the things I'm going to do in VR are going to be pretty rough. Let's go back to the show. Bye.
Leave us a review. And I assume that Greg's got a couple new voicemails to play, but I'll give you that phone number first. It's 323-676-5265. Leave us some voicemails and play this.
Wow, what a voicemail.
That was a good one,
I
right?
can't believe what we just heard.
Really
Oh,
blew me out of the
jeez.
water.
Hey, keep them coming, guys. We really appreciate it. And we will
I don't
see
know if any of this is getting in. I think we just added on the voicemail.
Oh.
I mean, you're welcome to keep
Oh,
talking.
I think that is
sir.
what we do.
Oh, okay. I had no clue. I didn't know that's a thing that we were doing. So,
Please leave a message after the tone. When you are finished, you may hang up or press 1 for special options.
Yeah, hey guys, it's Wee. I just wanted to remind you that whatever choice you make will be the wrong one, and your show should be entitled Bad Opinion Boys. Okay, I love you, bye.
Hallo Bracket. Ja, ek bel julle van Suid-Afrika af. Ons almal in Cape Town en Pretoria af. Ons hou baie van jou podcast, né? En ons dank julle klink baie goed en ons hoop die jaar dat kom vir julle gaan baie goed en dat gaan julle gaan baie groot kry. Niemand van ons kan Engels praat nie, maar dis nie hoekom ons luister nie. Julle is so snaaks. Julle is so wel, Baie dankie dat julle doen julle program en ons praat met julle later. Tada!
End of messages.
Doing a professional radio show on the internet.